Well, thank you, Chancellor Cable, for the gracious introduction. Greetings to members of the Platform Party, to my faculty colleagues, to the many friends and family of our graduates, but most importantly, congratulations to you, our graduates. I have the honor of addressing you today, and it forms a nice bookend to an address I gave 20 years ago when I came to UNC Asheville. At that time, I was asked to make a presentation to the incoming freshman class at the matriculation ceremony. The title of that address was Becoming a Colleague. Becoming a Colleague. Those who understand me know that I am passionate about engaging undergraduates in research and believe that is the ultimate form of teaching and learning for our students. It is that environment where students apply and perfect their problem-solving methodologies by working together with a faculty mentor in a situation where difficulties abound and easy solutions are rare. By focusing on unsolved questions where no one knows the answer, the student reaches the pinnacle of the education process. The final step in that process is where the student becomes a colleague, by proposing new avenues of inquiry, by identifying important and unresolved questions that need to be investigated. The opportunity to engage with a faculty mentor in undergraduate research is a signature characteristic of liberal arts institutions. Now, 2 decades later, as I prepare to retire, I get to talk with you, our graduating class. I think that makes a nice set of bookends. 20 years ago with incoming freshmen about undergraduate research, and now with you, our soon-to-be alums, as the other end of the bookend. I decided to connect those two bookends by discussing signature characteristics of graduates from liberal arts universities. Liberal arts colleges should produce alums who are strongly committed to improving the community where they live. Some would call this community engagement or social activism or engaging in social movements. It matters not what you call it. What matters is that you get involved, that you make a difference. So today, I will give you 3 messages from balloons. And you're saying, well, what balloons? Good question. 3 messages from the balloons related to involving yourself in social movements. Now, you know I'm a chemist, and we like to do demonstrations to emphasize particular concepts and to help you embed those ideas in long-term memory. So today, we're going to use balloons to convey those messages. Would you please bring out the balloons? Don't applaud the balloons. Just wait. Got that one? Couple more props. Now, while they brought out the balloons, I was thinking about the 90 commencements that I've had the pleasure of attending. And I have to confess that I don't remember a single thing from any of those commencements. Not a single thing. Today, I hope to make the address different for you. So when tomorrow rolls around, you can recall at least one thing that I, or in reality, the balloons, have to say to you about social movements, about getting engaged. Now we know that repetition helps ingrain ideas in memory, Thus, after each message from the balloons, we together are going to repeat that message. So, graduates, are you ready? I know, Michael, I don't know what you're supposed to do. All right. So the balloons have 3 pieces of advice about your engagement in social movements. And now when I was your age in the 60s, that's the 1960s, not the 1860s, it was a decade of great activism. Some of the significant movements were anti-war, civil rights, women's liberation, environmental protection. It was a time of great upheaval and enormous change in our country, much like today's world. So you must find your passion for some social issue. When you do, here are 3 pieces of advice. Now, I need some assistance on this. Luckily, one of my former undergraduate research students, who we published a paper with when he was here about 20 years ago, happens to be on the platform committee. So I'm going to ask Mike Roach, who's the president of the Alumni Association, to come forward and help me with this. You can't applaud Mike. Now, I asked Mike for a couple of reasons. He is a former student of mine, and he's also an attorney, a lawyer. So if I need any legal advice, he can help me on that. Okay, so this is the first balloon. You want to stand over there? Watch the balloon. Oh, it's waving. So what'd you see? A flash. You saw a flash, and that's the message from the balloon. Yeah, you saw fire, but it's like a flash too. So number 1, piece of advice, don't be a flash in the pan. Can you say it with me? Don't be a flash in the pan. They're getting better, Michael. It should be obvious what the lesson is from the balloon, but let me expand. A flash in the pan is an achievement or accomplishment that is unlikely to be sustained or repeated. You may jump into an activity, you're energized, and you have initial success, but you lack the will and the fortitude to sustain the work. Don't let that be you. Don't be the flash in the pan. When you get involved, when you find your passion, then commit to have sustainable successes that will only improve with the passage of time. So our first message from the balloon was, don't be a flash in the pan. Good, all right. Now, so what is the second piece of advice from the balloon? That one's not as tall. A little bigger than the first one. Oh. What a dud. So the second piece of advice from the balloon is, don't be a dud. Yeah, isn't that great when these balloons are so clear? Don't you wish your faculty had been as clear in everything they told you? So, a dud is someone who is a failure or ineffectual, often from lack of effort. Don't let that be you. Don't be a flash in the pan. A dud. Yeah, good. So we know 2 things to not do. What should we do? What is the final piece of advice from the balloons? Well, let us find out. You have life insurance paid up? Let's go a little further forward. Get it closer to that. I must have had some bad chemicals. That was not as loud as it was supposed to be. It was supposed to make a big impression. It was supposed to be like a big balloon booming in the classrooms. When I do this in the classroom, it's a whole lot louder than that. So within an hour, there'll be an alumni of a liberal arts institution, and you will transition to a community that needs your ideas, your passion, your willingness to make a difference in the lives of those around you. So make a lasting impression. There are many movements awaiting your assistance, your leadership, and your drive. Get involved, stay involved, whether it be with the Parent Teachers Association, or running for the local school board, or the Me Too movement, or Black Lives Matter, or Save Our Planet, or volunteering with Big Brothers Big Sisters, the YMCA, Meals on Wheels, or whether it be supporting voter registration or volunteering to work at election boards, or promoting efforts with food insecurity, or addressing issues such as health disparity and address to health care. Many, many more organizations are out there that need your involvement, they need your ideas. So as you get engaged to make a difference, remember the advice from the balloons. Let's say them together. Number 1, don't be a flash in the pan. Number 2, don't be a dud. 3, make a lasting impression. So thanks so much for your attention, and congratulations again on graduating from an outstanding public liberal arts institution. Now go out and make a lasting impression as you help improve the social fabric of those around you.